This is how my puree sauce looks. Pretty tasty. Before y'all start making Parmesan chicken in your kitchen, make sure your meat is cleaned off. Make sure it is 100% clean. It needs to look like white. Clean it off real good. This is the chicken I got cut up for my Parmesan chicken. Looks pretty good. Here goes my parsley. I'm about to put that in there. Alright. I'm about to do my marinade so I can do my chicken breasts for Parmesan chicken. Okay, these are my nice cucumbers. Y'all know y'all been following me on Facebook. Y'all know that I have my own garden. I've been growing my own cucumbers. I'm going to do cherry tomatoes next year. We do have tomatoes, so here goes some green tomatoes. There you go. This one didn't quite. It's just small. And I have plenty of cucumbers. Oh my God. We have peppers that we grow. And we also have bell peppers. I posted them on Facebook. Okay, anyway, this is going in my salad. We're making salad. All right, be back. Okay, so we're going to use romaine lettuce. And yes, I like putting olives in my salad. It brings out that flavor, baby. And that motherfucking cheese. I like mozzarella cheese. So I'm going to use romaine lettuce. Oh, I got me some bacon bits. You know what? I'm going to make my own. Be back. Okay, so I got my bacon done. And it's about to go in the oven. As you see, I did season. I got some garlic powder, onion powder. Because I like my shit to be on and popping. I do not do bland food. Chef Ramsay not about to kick my ass. Okay, y'all. I'm back. Make sure you wash whatever you get from the grocery store. It's not going to be safe whether it's in a package or not. It does not matter. You need to wash everything you get and rinse it and let it dry. I'm so petty. I wash my eggs off before I even crack them. So anybody that know me know I do that. I can't do it. But if you got a little dishwashing soap over here going, just put your hand in there and just come back with it and just kind of give it a good, rinse off, a little wash off. Unless you are the type that buy that one stuff from Walmart or whatever, like the vegetable spray. I don't do that. I gotta be sure. And then you just let this dry. Put it in. I could give me something going right here. Hold on. You can get whatever you want to get. Just get the leaves. Make sure all the soap is off of there. And just have you a transferring bowl. There you go. Just do it like that, shake it off. Put you some paper towel down, or whatever you got going. Make sure you rinse them leaves off real good. Don't want to be eating nothing that's soapy. And just let them leaves dry. Then you cut them up, put them in your nice salad. Now I got some plastic wrap over this. I ain't got time. We got a few flies in here, so they ain't supposed to be on my food. No sir. Nope. Okay, now it's nice and clean. Even if you want to, you can get you a paper towel and start getting them a little dry yourself. Let's see. Might need some more paper towels in there. You can just let them dry. All right. Okay, y'all, I got my chicken breast ready to come up out of here and be breaded. Got my grease going. It's not ready yet. Here's my breadcrumbs. So I got panko breadcrumbs, and then I got the Italian style. So we're gonna get this to cooking. I'm making Parmesan chicken, but I'm frying my chicken. So there you go. Okay, make sure you bread your chicken very well. Spread it pretty good. And just keep going. Get you some more chicken. If you don't want to touch stuff like this, use your spatula, your tongs, whatever you want to do. Just hurry up and get it in the grease. I'm going to use my Williams-Sonoma tongs. Probably can't see that. Oh, there it is. Williams-Sonoma. I'll work there. All right. Okay. Let's scoop this in so I can get one more piece in there. Let's see. Might be best to use this anyway. That way, none of the crumbs come off on your fingers. It'll stay on the chicken. So just let that cook. Okay, while your chicken is frying, make sure you have another prep area. Get your little pan or whatever you're going to use. This is just what I'm using. I'm going to transfer all my fried chicken breast over here so I can get ready to prep for the Parmesan part. So this is my other area I got over here. And chicken still frying. I think I put too much grease in here, to be honest. I didn't need this much grease. I might pour some of that out. Alright, coming back to check on my leaves. This is pretty dry. Let's get you a cutting board, whatever you got. This is my favorite cutting board. It is glass. I do not recommend wooden cutting boards because the longer you cut on it, you get cut marks. Start leaving cut marks in the wood, and the wood start getting your food. Okay, there you go. Use glass. Okay, this is ready to be cut up and thrown in my salad, my nice little salad. There it is. All right. Let's take a look at this chicken. Remember, these is chicken breasts, so it's not going to take much for these to get done. It still has some chicken stuff on this. All right, turn it back over to fry. I should have looked at my other pan, big like that one. Okay, well, it's time to cut up my lettuce so I can put in my salad, and my salad needs to go right in the refrigerator. And my bacon's still cooking because I'm doing real bacon bits with real bacon, and the bacon is smoked bacon. I think it's applewood. Matter of fact, my bacon is done. Just put it out the oven. Oh, you might say, that looks burnt. No, baby, that's bacon. And then it's gonna be bacon bits. There you go. Just gotta put them on some, transfer those to a wire rack with some probably some paper towels at the bottom so it could just drip. It can drip all the rest of the grease off of it. Or you can put it on some paper towels, period, and just let the grease drain in the paper towels. That'd be fine too. So I did transfer my bacon over to this nice clean rack with the paper towels just for dripping, and this is gonna just let it air dry. Probably not to cover it up with nothing because you want the bacon to stay crispy for the bacon bits for the salad. Okay, I got all the lettuce cut up. Looks pretty good. It's clean. So I don't like a bland salad. I have to season mine. This is garlic powder. People like, you season your salad? I'm like, bitch, you want a bland ass salad? I can't do that. We're gonna put some onion powder in there, garlic powder. And I do like to do some minced onions. And then some sloppy mama seasoning. Just a little bit. And I do like to use Italian herbs. Just a little bit of that. And there you go. And you're gonna take this bowl and just kind of give it a toss. I toss mine just so everything can go through. And then you're pretty much done with the salad. I really don't put croutons in mine because the croutons get soggy, so I just add them on after I fix my plate. Okay, now this salad's ready to rock and roll. I got all my bacon in there. I put every single piece in there. Before you put the bacon in there, make sure you get you some paper towels and get that grease out of there. That's gonna be our salad for the night. Looks pretty good, don't it? Don't forget that seasoned salt. It's everything. You don't want no bland ass salad because I can't have no good seasoned ass food and I got a bland ass salad. Who do that? So I'm making my last 2 pieces of chicken. All the rest of my chicken's over in that big old pan. I think it's 7 pieces of chicken already. I think. Let me go see. So it's no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6. It's 6. That's how it looks. We're gonna put the puree sauce on there, and we're gonna put the puree sauce. Look at my puree sauce. Now to make puree sauce, all you need is just find you some. Let me show you. Just find you some Hunt's puree. That's all you gotta do. Just make sure it say puree on there. And then you can just go from there. I put brown sugar in mine, a little bit of sugar. I put seasoned salt up in there, onion powder, garlic powder. I mean, it's got sauteed onions up in there. Minced garlic. It's the minced garlic is the wet minced garlic. And just kind of to your taste. You can do it like that to your taste. You want to make sure that ain't bland either. You want to make sure it's to your taste. It's like if you do your own spaghetti sauce, just make it like you're doing spaghetti sauce with this puree sauce. Make sure you taste it and make sure that's the taste you want. Because this is the taste I want for mine. Okay, now I'm about to puree my chicken. I already did some of it. Or most of it anyway. Make sure you get that all over that chicken. Don't leave no part out. That's what I say. Everybody got their rules. Just put it on top. No, just do it. Do it how you want to do it. Ain't nobody tell you how to do your food. But it's okay to listen to me. Sassy Black. Yes, sir. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my cheese on. I got the long Parmesan or mozzarella cheese. I got the long one and I got the short. Like, you put on there long and like it's a piece. Need to be over there. You put the short one over there. And you got the Parmesan cheese. That just sprinkle on top. And you pop that shit in the oven. I'm going to come back and show y'all. Put the cheese on there. It's ready for the oven. Okay, so we got the cheese on there. And we're just going to sprinkle some Parmesan cheese on it. You can put as much cheese, as little cheese as you want. We love cheese, so we do what we do. Then we're gonna get some more parsley. My cutting board. I'm just gonna put a bit on top of that like that. I'm gonna put some on there while it's cooking, in the batter, after it's done. You know, how much ever you want to do. It's gonna bring out some flavor too. Some more flavor. I probably should have cut some more up, dang it. We're gonna pop that in the oven. That one got left out. We're gonna pop that in the oven and then we're gonna come back. Yeah, this is in the oven. I decided to put some more Parmesan cheese on there. So, let's get the melting right there. It's looking pretty good. All right, y'all, we got some garlic cheese sticks over there. We got 5 of those. And the regular is just garlic bread. Can't have no salad without no garlic bread. Time to pop them in the oven. You want them to be done. That way, by the time your Parmesan chicken is through, this will be ready to roll. Okay, so these are nice and done. Crispy. These are the cheese ones. Those is ready. You know they're ready when the cheese start coming out a little bit. Don't take much. So this is the final results of our Parmesan chicken. Looking pretty good there. All right, time to eat. For a nice tasty salad, bursting with flavors, you want to get you some ranch. Don't go too crazy. Okay, you want to get you some Italian dressing. And then I like to use the raspberry and vinaigrette. That's really good. Let's add a little sweetness to it. And there's our dinner for tonight. Pretty good.